So we're at Dover Street Market, and here we're just showing these amazing glasses that Hoda Kova did in collaboration with Sami. I'm in love with these. I really need to get these. So they have like this detachable detail that you can take off, like this, I think. Isn't it like this? Yeah. And you can put these on other glasses as well. I think these are great. And I mean, I don't need prescription glasses, but I'll wear them. I'll wear them definitely. And of course, we have the famous Jacques Marimage, one of my favorites, and something I always propose to my clients. I always say it's kind of like the exclusivity for glasses, like the Hermes of sunglasses. It takes. Them on? Yes, these are my favorites. I'll try these on. These are amazing, isn't it? So these are made in very limited quantities, and a model is never repeated. It can be repeated like this, for example, in different colors, but it's never exactly repeated. And under each product, it says this is the 58th of 141 pairs. No, sorry, the 14th of a 58. Never mind, I read wrong. So that was a bit different. But so each pair is made very.
What about these?
These ones?
Yeah.
So the Balenciaga. These are somewhat of our couture piece, I would say. I love this on me.
Yeah,
it works very well with my hairline. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then of course this runway piece from Junya Watanabe menswear collection, together with is it Kubram? Yeah, it's Kubram. Also amazing. These are also
they
good.
suit
Are they good?
Too, yeah.
Yeah, these suit me well.
So which is your favorite?
I think the one I would get is either this one or that one. But which fits me the best is probably this one. But that's just aesthetic wise right now. But that might change. Need to think a bit more longevity. For sunglasses, I think we also have a very nice selection of Bottega. Like these glasses that wraps around your ear. Unfortunately, I have two big ears, so they don't really wrap very nicely on me, but you can change that. You can bend this in another way. But on a lady, that would be very nice because it hangs like an earring. Yeah. So that's very nice. And we have it in the gold as well, which is also amazing. Yeah, in general, I think Bottega is also very nice. Like the sunglasses they made.
Yeah, are really nice there too. You have a good face for
Thank you. I'm happy to hear it. And then we have the Gentle Monster with Margiela sunglasses. I'm not the biggest fan of these, but they are really a staple in the sense of like it's a basic that can work with any outfit. And for me, that's very important. So, but again, I would go for more something like the Jacques Marimage in that case. Yeah. That's my style, but everyone has a different sense of, the frame for the glasses. So, for me, thick frames are not one. Yeah. What else? So we can go into. Here we have mostly women's wear though, but that doesn't hurt. So the Vaquier collection, I don't think we had everything when you were here last. This is an amazing Vaquier jacket. It makes you, you can already see it on the hanger.
Yeah, I love it.
Makes you very powerful in the silhouette.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice leather jacket. And then the staple monogram that they have now. I like some of the cuts they have for the jeans. It would fit me, but again, I'm more like you. I'm more black. And if I do jeans, you see, I do this, which is very similar to this actually. Yeah, I think I covered most of this actually because this was. Oh yeah, the cone bra. I love that. Love. This one is amazing. Oh yeah, these bags. I adore these bags. These are cute. And these actually work. They work as pockets. You can put small things in them if you want.
That's really funny.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. They're like a flower.
Yeah, and there's Vaquier accessories and necklaces are also always cute because they look like you're the charm of the bag that you are. And then of course this is the second drop of the Junya Watanabe collection, so for women, and this is huge. Oh, I haven't even held that, I just touched it. And then this I think we had before, but this is amazing. Love that. think I tried it on
love
feet as well.
Julia.
Yeah, Julia Women's is on another level, you know, like this, for example. Like you're the parachute. And this.
Yeah,
Incredible.
that's great. So
Yeah,
you
these
don't
are
need
all
to carry
new.
the bag.
Yeah, I remember this on the runway. I was like, that's a very, because it's almost like an A-line dress, and then it has these mermaid como. So,
Wow, liquid. That's beautiful, no?
yeah, this would be nice. I don't think I have the silhouette for that. I'm too straight. I think you have to have a little bit of shape for it to fill out some of the. And then this, yeah, this is cool.
That's like an accordion.
Yeah, you're like
That's
a little bug.
great. Well, as an architect.
Yeah, definitely. And then this is less, you know, less hard-edged. It has softer
But it's
structure.
fetish.
Exactly.
Commitment.
Which is, that's so funny actually, that you can really work with tulle and still have that fetish-nesque to it.
And the shoes are great.
Yeah, these are kind of fun, aren't they? And these, I'm more into that actually because it's kind of funny. It's almost a bit
Yeah.
Harajuku. Yeah, here's like a fetish-esque as well. But it never, for me, it never has been something vulgar.
No,
These kind of things. I love it. Yeah.
no, because he's a brilliant designer.
Yeah. Shopify has also a little bit of like leather and studs, and it's a bit rocky. Like it's in the same language because it's not in any way vulgar. It's almost a bit girly. Well, obviously it
Yeah.
is.
And the shoes.
Yeah, the shoes are cute.
Their boots are great.
Oh, this is just amazing. This is I've even proposed this to some of my male audience
Yeah,
that wants
why
to be a
not?
bit more edgy, because this works really well on a broad shoulder. This is so cute. I feel like Shopova sometimes becomes very bright in colors, but I think this is very nice as well to see this. And then you have the little girliness, the details still.
Sexy.
Oh,
You see
Melita, yeah.
those skin.
So these are I think the best shoes I've seen in like 2 years. I love these shoes so much.
Nice.
I tried them on and they really fit me because it has that cow toe. It almost
Yeah.
looks like a cow, and I kind of like to see silhouettes on shoes as well, like what it brings to the whole outfit. Yeah, and here we have the plissé, just the bouncy plissé. So when you walk, this skirt, for example, when you walk, it looks like you have two like sides that walk with you, like this. It's kind of fun. And this is also a shirt that I almost always show to anyone who's in this area, I would say, because a lot of women love this detail, and they fall in love with this because it's such a staple and it works with anything, and it really has a nice shape to it because it kind of, you know, like a shirt does, kind of picks you up.
It's great.
I could see this on you. It's a bit big, but I like it. And the structure she works with a lot of the time, like this part here, and then on our structure. Oh no, we have sold out on that. But they had a like a costume pant that in the hem had the same effect. So like this, it's pretty cool.
Is it wired?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Bone.
some kind of bone.
somehow, yeah.
And then this one is in the pink version.
Very cute. It's a
like
great
an overshirt.
shirt.
Yeah. Melita is amazing. Whenever she visits, I get so starstruck.
Really?
Yeah. No, I don't. I just have a little nice conversation. She's but yes, she's amazing. So we have, since you were here, I think we've dropped twice. The Komigas one.
Yeah.
I think so. Because you came when we had the full turnover.
Yeah.
And then we had one drop, and then this is the third. No, sorry. Yes, well,
Because there's more pink here. There's more pink
Yeah,
today
exactly.
than there was. doing another little tour.
So for example, these dresses. They were not here when I think when you were here.
No.
But it's so beautiful.
What is it made of?
Well, if you look closely, you can see that I think these are small, like almost, I think it's kind of like organza or woven, some kind of woven that they have distressed and then like sewn like this onto tulle. And then underneath is some kind of pink fabric, so it gives that lustrous feeling. I love it. It's also this one, it just becomes this kind of almost couture look from afar, and then you look up close and it doesn't seem too fragile.
No.
You know? Imagine you could marry in this because it's really elegant.
Be great.
And then the groom. No, I'm just kidding. But almost. But this is just so I love that. That they're kind of, subtle. I like it. And then you have the gold and red and the, like, very crazy. I love that as well. That's also very I like the length of this.
It's happy.
I think if it was short, I wouldn't like it as much. But because it's so long, it has space to be so flowy. And of course, I think this we showed, but it's always nice to look at it again. These are the sleeveless, but with sleeves attached.
Right.
Well, detached. So these are the third-legged sleeves, I guess you could call it.
These were here, I remember.
This?
Yeah, I think these were here,
I think
right?
the blue one was not.
Maybe.
Blue one has also 3 arms. Going for it, which is
just in case.
It's amazing because you could really wear it as a top as well with a big neck, and you can wear these as sleeves. So it's very versatile like that. And then this one is also amazing. This one is from the 3rd drop.
Nice.
Everyone has had different opinions on this fabric that they chose for this collection, though.
Yeah.
I can't decide what I think. I like that they're very vibrant, though.
Yeah, I like it. It's like a bed jacket.
These are also very popular. I just saw someone wearing this actually on the street. I feel like I always see people wearing Konyasan around here.
But that's great.
And I'm like, I recognize that.
I love that.
I recognize that.
I used to love that when I was a designer. I'd run into somebody wearing my clothes.
Oh, that would be, yeah. That would be the ultimate.
Yeah.
That's another type of starstruck. And then you have these tap shoes. Yeah.
Wow, very fun.
They exist in white as well. Yeah.
Very fun. Literally tap shoes.
And it can be, yeah. And it's not whenever I have someone trying these, it's not that difficult for them to not sound as much. It just sounds like you're wearing heels.
Really?
I mean, if you tap here, you have something, but most people don't tap. Just like, I mean, a tap dancer as well, when they walk, they don't sound that much. So,
wow.
But I think we sold to one tap dancer actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be great.
And then this, I think we showed last time, but I just love this because of the statements on.
I remember this.
The protest
travel,
signs.
yeah.
And then here is the refugee camps.
Yeah.
And this is also new from the 3rd. So it's the blood part of the collection, which we had big. Do you remember we had big installation?
Yeah, I loved it.
That was part of this. This is a simple shirt with like an open back. Well, not open, but displaying back. Yeah. So that's the main line. And then we have news on egg. Well, we have news from everything that is what I call the race corner. No, but the corner where we have some of the brands that exist in a lot of the door streets. So Paul Hardman. I love this because of the quality and then, I also am a very big part of the historical like references and styling. So I love this, like anything that has historical symbolism and inspirations. And this is just amazing. I think this wasn't here when you were here. Which reminds me a little bit of Comme des Garçons 3 seasons ago, I think it was. When they did also jackets and skirts and everything with parts of paintings. And this is somewhat of a more supple version.
Yeah.
An egg, of course. It doesn't change too much, but it has a lot of, like, I would say this is one of our brands that you can really like build a full wardrobe with, just like Paul Harden and Adela Dawson as well. Where we also got some new things. For example, the jackets with the flowers, something that's a staple of hers.
Yeah, so nice.
Finished flowers with silk details and silk tulle. This big red one, love that. Isn't that cute?
Super.
I don't think we have any news on Nemeth. We had on Plus over here. So here we have quite some new things. For example, this. Love this.
Nice.
This is not too, it's not too complex. You could really wear this with a lot of things, like a white shirt under, or like a last detail. It could be a last detail to an outfit. You can really wear this over everything because over everything because you really see everything underneath. So
Yeah, it's very
nice
transparent.
detail. It's very important to be able to style the pieces we sell here as well.
You aid the customers.
Yeah, I think it's very important. Some people want it, some people don't, and you adapt. And it's much better being able to do it than not to do it when people do need it. So. That's also amazing. This is a huge coat.
Yeah.
And somewhat of a similar feeling to the one, not design-wise, but just in general to the one you have, with the short sleeves. But no, you don't have any patterns on yours. This is just amazing. I think Yasuhiro Watanabe was wearing this to we had a cover shoot. Well, we had just an editorial shoot for the store, and he wore this one.
It's great.
Yeah, it's very heavy. Well, we divided into different themes, and here we have a little bit of rosette.
So nice.
I remember you liked this last time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in love with the shoes of the season.
Shoes are fun.
Because a double shoe, it's amazing, and it will always be amazing, but this seems more doable. This seems more easy to combine with the jeans that you already have in your wardrobe. Yeah, so a lot of pink. But the new things, I guess, would be these things.
Yeah, it's all very happy.
It's very happy. This is my favorite.
Sweet.
This is my
Yeah, I could see you in there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of versions. So we have capes as well that are frontless, but I prefer the closure on this one. The double-breasted is just very me. So it's amazing.
Nice.
That's very elegant. With these pants, it would be perfect. And then the new things for this drop would be layered
Yeah,
pink and
so
green.
fun.
That was part of this. We dropped this the first drop, but we never got the full things. This is finally what we had as well.
It's great.
And this, of course, I think I've seen this a little bit everywhere, but the one they have in London does not have the open side, I think. So that's a nice touch.
Oh, yeah.
They have the open sides here, which is very cool. And if you don't like open sides, you can have another long version if you want. But then you get the open back instead.
Well,
I think that's about it around here.
that's great. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
What are the hours at Dover Street?
So we open at 11 and we close at 7. And then on Sundays we open at 12 and we close at 7.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.